Good morning, friends of the law offices of Brent Williams-Ruth. I am Brent Williams-Ruth, and I'm having a spiky hair morning. I was just trying to think of the best way to talk about the differing offerings that my legal services are available to anyone who would like to have their estate planning or estate administration done by my office. So I'm specifically talking just about estate planning this morning. And I was trying to think of the greatest analogy, and it was actually my husband, Justin, who came up with the best solution. And that is, my offerings are like a trip to a Disney park. Now, if you've never been to a Disney park, let me tell you, it's not like going to a movie where you just go and you buy a ticket, buy your popcorn, go sit down, watch the movie. No. You've got to plan this, and you've got to ask yourself the first question. Am I going to one Disney park on just one day? Because there is a ticket, the most cost-effective ticket. Now, I'm not going to say cheap, because even to go to Disney for one day, let's just say you're going to Disneyland for just one day, is still a pretty expensive endeavor. It's not like picking up a bag of Cheetos at the 7-Eleven. And so you say, I'm going to go to Disneyland for one day. That's very much like what I consider the traditional legal relationship that is called time and materials. You engage someone, and for as long as it takes, for all the meetings, the emails, the phone calls, when it's over, and that is the cost. But then let's say that you want a park hopper pass. Okay, that means that you get to go to not just Disneyland, but Disney's California Adventure on the same ticket. Now, again, that may be one day, or maybe you're going to do a multiple day. And that is like my mid-level flat fee agreement, where it is the one cost. You go to both parks, and when it's done, it's done. So that's more expensive, because now you're getting two parks. And with the flat fee, I'm not watching the clock. So if you have questions, if you want to go down rabbit holes like Alice and really dig into things, there is no extra cost, because it's a set flat fee. Okay, now let's say that you really just want to continue to have an ongoing relationship with Disney, not just go for a trip for a day or a week, but you want that ongoing, I'm going to go and use this. That's like the Disney annual pass holder. That's my concierge relationship. It's a flat fee, but it's an ongoing relationship for my clients. They have the right to contact me, to ask me questions that may or may not relate to their estate planning. Because I have 22 years of legal experience, there are other areas of law where I know enough that I can help with something that's really simple, or I can connect you with a referral to somebody in my legal community that can help. Now, a lot of my clients have equated the concierge relationship to being like the family attorney, the good old-fashioned family attorney that you call when you don't know what to do, and they can help send you in the right direction. I love that analogy, but I also like the Disney annual pass holder thought, except unlike a Disney annual pass holder where you pay every year, my concierge relationship is a one-time fee for the life of the both of us. So when I pass, if I haven't found somebody to take over my firm and to honor those contracts, they end. When my clients end, I'm still here. Then obviously they can't update their wills. All right. But wait, there's more. So if you've been to Disney, you might be familiar with what we like to call the plaid shirts. These are Disney cast members who wear a very tidy plaid vest. And they are for people who are skipping to the front of the line. It's a VIP tour service. And you go and, a lot of times it's celebrities. I mean, you look at the plaid shirt and you kind of scan through the people with them to say, is it somebody I know? Because a lot of celebrities will do that. So that way they can still enjoy Disney with their family, but they're not going to wait an hour and a half in line to ride Pirates of the Caribbean. So you get the plaid shirt. Now, what is the plaid shirt version of my office? This is the deathbed will. This is the will where you need to get this done right now in a rush, and you need me to drop all of my other appointments and focus on you to be able to turn around in a day or 36 hours your entire estate planning conversation. And it's funny because a lot of people that do this, they think, oh, I have a simple will. It doesn't work that way. My legal obligations to clients are that I have to conduct a full and thorough discussion, even though you can say, I just want to leave everything to this person. I still have to ask you questions. Otherwise, it can be malpractice on my part. So that's why a rush job really means we're still having our full conversation, usually first thing in the morning. We go through all of the things that I need to check off to make sure that I've covered so that I can write an appropriate estate plan. And then I immediately dig in. I start going and typing and writing and creating the documents that can then be signed with witnesses later that day or the next day. Now, as you might imagine, the VIP tour where you get to jump to the front of the line and bypass all of those waits and be escorted around by a cast member and taken through secret entrances, that costs more than your traditional trip buying your ticket at the front kiosk for just one park. And that's the same for me. My VIP rush services cost a significant amount because the fact that I am clearing my schedule to help people that are in a time crunch. So those are the current 4 offerings of the law offices of Brent Williams-Ruth, located in Federal Way, Washington. You've got your time and materials. You've got your flat fee where the relationship ends. You've got your flat fee with the ongoing lifetime relationship. And then you have the VIP rush services. So if you or anyone you know could benefit from talking with my office, please feel free to give me a call at 253-285-7751. I will say consultations are not charged, but they're also not going to answer all of your questions and give you answers to done. Consultations are about helping explain the process and talk about what it would be like in the actual meeting. And that's why I don't charge, because I am not giving you legal advice until you become my client. Now, if you're curious as to what the range is for this, I will tell you that I am not the least expensive, but I've also discovered that I am nowhere near the most expensive. But I have yet to find an attorney that will do what I do for my clients and care as much. So maybe I'm a little biased, but I think I'm probably one of the best values that is out there in Washington State right now. All right. Again, if you have any questions, if you would like to talk to my office, please call 253-285-7751, and we're happy to talk with you anytime. Take care.